watching Reddit Troll.
Users of Reddit, what dangerous things were you told not to do as a kid but you now do often later in life? Talking to strangers online. Wearing hats and baseball caps. No, they don't lead to you losing your hair. Cross the road without holding my dad's hand. Reading in the dark. Step on the cracks. I use a knife to get the toast out. Buying alcohol from a shop. Lick the knife after eating. Fucking swearing. Drive. I was told not to wander in the woods alone, but it is too enjoyable not to. Cracking my knuckles. Standing next to a microwave. Meeting strangers. Now it is literally the everyday case in Uber, on dating sites, etc. Driving at night with the dome light on in the car. Drugs. Ride motorcycles. Leaning back on chairs, still haven't brutally split open my skull yet. Talk to strangers. When I was a sex worker, I'd often have sex with them. Meet people off the internet. I met my husband on a chat site for medical students. We ended up in the same university. 8 years later, I think I'm safe. Play with electricity. Nowadays, people pay me to play with electricity. Talking to strangers. I mean, how can you socialize if you don't talk to unknown persons? Swimming right after eating. Play D&D. Sadly, after 20 years, no demon familiar has been summoned to offer me power. I always jog with scissors. I regularly schedule strangers to drive to me, and I get in their car to go for a ride. I also regularly accept food from strangers who show up at my home or place of work and hand me a bag of questionable whatnot. Leave electric appliances plugged in because it could burn the house. As told by my Asian parents who leave the rice cooker plugged in the whole day. Raw cookie dough, and sticking Q-tips in my ear. Also opening stuff with my teeth. I was told not to play with fire and knives. Now I juggle them for fun. Don't get in the car of strangers. Velk, Uber. Being born to Russian parents, I was told to wear several layers of clothing during winter. Otherwise, I couldn't go outside because they thought the cold would freeze my ovaries and I'd never be able to have children after that. Taking standard medicine from doctors who know the science, I suffered well into my 30s avoiding simple meds like ibuprofen and cold meds because my mom said they'd kill me. Turns out those meds actually work and make you feel better, among others that could have changed my life early on if she wasn't such a freak. Lick the knife clean. My parents would always scold me if they caught me licking a knife, but now I do it every time because I've perfected my technique. Wife and I bought our first house last year. It came with a garbage disposal in the sink. I stick my hands in that damn thing daily. Laugh too much. Because something bad would happen to me to give me reason to cry.